Welcome to the channel. Today we're going back to a time of unparalleled conflict, a time when the very fate of the world hung in the balance. World War II, a global cataclysm that reshaped the geopolitical landscape and left an indelible mark on human history. But behind the staggering numbers, behind the grand strategies and political machinations, lie the weapons themselves. These were not mere tools of war, they were instruments of a terrifying new age. From the skies above to the battlefields below, technology transformed warfare, unleashing a level of destructive power never before witnessed. Today, we're going to delve into the heart of this technological maelstrom and examine the most powerful weapons wielded in this epic struggle. In the summer of 1945, the world watched in awe and horror as a new weapon, a weapon unlike any before it, announced its arrival in a blinding flash over Hiroshima. The atomic bomb, a weapon born from the fires of a global conflict, instantly altered the course of human history. Imagine, if you will, the sheer destructive power unleashed that day. In a fraction of a second, an entire city, once teeming with life, was reduced to rubble. It wasn't just the immediate devastation. The atomic bomb ushered in a new era of anxiety, a chilling realization that humanity now possessed the means to destroy itself. The atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki remain a stark reminder of the immense power we wield, a power that demands our utmost responsibility and careful consideration. Even today, decades later, the mushroom cloud serves as a chilling symbol of the destructive potential we hold within our grasp. Now, while the atomic bomb represented a terrifying leap in destructive power, it was the tank, specifically the German Panzer, that truly dominated the battlefields of Europe. The Panzer, a steel behemoth, was the embodiment of Hitler's blitzkrieg doctrine. Imagine, wave after wave of these armored beasts thundering across the plains of Poland or the Ardennes forest, their treads crushing all resistance in their path. The Panzer wasn't just a weapon, it was a psychological weapon, striking fear into the hearts of even the most seasoned veterans. These steel monsters, spearheaded by the likes of Rommel and Guderian, tore through enemy lines, outmaneuvering and outgunning their opponents. It fundamentally changed the way wars were fought, ushering in an era of mechanized warfare that continues to this day. Chapter 3. V2, Terror from the Skies. While the ground war raged, another more insidious threat emerged from the skies, the V2 rocket. Developed in secrecy by Wernher von Braun and his team of engineers, the V2 was a technological marvel, a harbinger of the space age to come. But this was no spacecraft. The V2 was a weapon, a vengeance weapon, as Hitler intended it. Imagine the terror of hearing its distinctive roar as it descended from the heavens, a supersonic specter arriving without warning. There was no defense, no escape from the V2's deadly payload. It represented a new era of warfare, one where the enemy could strike from thousands of miles away, bringing death and destruction from the stratosphere. Chapter 4. B-29, Superfortress, Angel of Destruction. Now, in the Pacific Theater, a different kind of war was being fought, a war of island hopping and brutal attrition. And it was here that another technological marvel, the B-29 Superfortress, took center stage. Imagine, if you will, this behemoth of the skies, a flying fortress bristling with machine guns, capable of carrying massive bomb loads over vast distances. These bombers, operating from remote islands, rained down fire on Japanese cities, crippling their industrial capacity and breaking their will to fight. The firebombing raids, while strategically significant, resulted in widespread destruction and civilian casualties, raising difficult questions about the morality of total war. Chapter 5. T-34, the People's Tank. On the Eastern Front, a different kind of tank was proving its worth in the brutal struggle against the German war machine, the Soviet T-34. The T-34 wasn't as technologically advanced as the Panzer, but it didn't need to be. It was simple, rugged, and easy to produce, just what the Soviets needed to stem the Nazi tide. Imagine vast columns of these tanks rolling off assembly lines and straight into the teeth of the German onslaught. The T-34 was the backbone of the Red Army, a symbol of Soviet resilience and determination. Operated by crews fighting for their homeland, the T-34 proved to be a formidable opponent, often outmaneuvering and outgunning its German counterparts. It played a pivotal role in key battles like Kursk, helping to turn the tide of the war in the east. Outro echoes of war lessons for the future. The weapons of World War II represent a pivotal point in human history. They serve as a stark reminder of our capacity for both innovation and destruction, a sobering testament to the enduring human cost of conflict. It's our duty to remember these lessons of the past, to learn from the sacrifices made, and to strive for a future where such devastating conflicts are never repeated.